Welcome, Hero Clix World, to yet another episode of Our Clicks Are Sealed. I'm Dennis,
I'm Stuart.
and let's get going. So what's on the docket today?
Last time we did the commons and uncommons from the new X-Men set, House of X. So today we're doing the rares and super rares and then chases, right?
Yes. Of course, listeners, the rares, super rares, chase. We're a little more stringent and strict on this because you get two of these figures per two boosters.
I mean, you're not going to get one. You're always going to get at the minimum two.
Okay. But here we go. I think I want to start right off the bat with Iceman. I'm going to say right now, my first impressions are 3 out of 5. So let me hear this guy out. So, running shot 9, pen psi 11, 18 special defense, 3 enhancement. He is 6 range, 2 targets. His special defense, before I get to the trait, barrier, toughness, energy shield. Very straightforward. His trait, I think, is a little underrated. When an opposing character within 6 squares misses Iceman, so even up-close attacks, give that character a frozen limb token. Characters with 1+ frozen limb tokens modify attack -1. When a character with a frozen limb token hits Iceman, remove its frozen limb token. So it's either Iceman has to be killed for all this whole effect to go away, or until you hit Iceman, you have -1 attack no matter what else you do.
Yeah, I don't know. He's fine. He's pretty boring.
Well, yes, for Iceman and all the cool things like what is he? He's a Omega level mutant. Yeah, you'd be able to make all kinds of fun things. This is a very Diet Coke Iceman. Runs, shoots, has energy shield. I think the barrier's nice, but I'll give him a 3.
The lack of willpower sucks. And I don't like that his trait is called limbs freeze and shatter. But there's no shattering here. They just hit him and then the limbs grow back. Is that what they're suggesting?
I guess so, actually. If you get your attack back, apparently your shattered limb comes back.
He's fine. He is so average, but like with 11 attack and 18 defense top dial, he's worth 65.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
That's all I've got to say about him.
So I just want to talk because Rogue has something that's just incredibly infuriating to me. So, like almost every rogue, she has this ability to gain powers from other characters. In her case, she is free, choose an adjacent character and a standard power they can use. Until your next turn, Rogue can use that power and has that character's printed range value. That's
that
all
sense.
Good.
Yeah.
Rogue, half her dial has Battle Fury. Why?
Well, does she start with Battle Fury? Is that what you're saying?
Well, she does start with it in both her point values.
Oh. So...
And what's the point of getting the range value when they don't want you to use it?
Yeah, I suppose. Hey, it's you can't if you have Battle Fury as your hypersonic, you're not shooting.
No, you're not. And this is a set with a lot of like decent range values that you could copy and use with her hypersonic, but she isn't. There's actually no value to it here.
So basically, you'd be choosing maybe a friendly character that has like Perplex or Prob or Outwit.
Yeah, you're getting a double damage power, or you're getting like a better defense power for her, like energy shield to combat reflexes, maybe a stealth. That would be nice sometimes.
Oh,
now
yeah.
Her dial is not good.
Tell us about it.
3 clicks of hypersonic speed followed by 3 clicks of charge. This is her 90-point dial, and this is definitely the way you want to play her because you get the 3 clicks of hypersonic speed. Because instead you could play 60 points for 4 clicks with 1 click of hypersonic speed and just average values down the dial. Mm-hmm. She's expensive and she's just kind of a very basic beater.
So just remind me, so she has super strength, which means you can't use an object with hypersonic, but super strength causes knockback. So does her hypersonic punches cause knockback?
Absolutely, it does.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
You have 6 clicks for 90 points, though.
Yeah, I know. She has the Indom. Honestly, when you said choose powers like Stealth or the Combat Reflexes Energy Shield, she seems a lot more fun. But like just in her own little bubble of a 90-point dude, no, it's not a very attractive dial.
I'm never playing her at 60 points.
No, honestly, I'm trying to find a reason why I would play her, considering what else you could be putting on your team. Maybe probably for the carry.
Yeah, you push her to click 2, you copy someone's 7-8 range. Now she's actually like a really decent hypersonic figure.
Eh, I don't think I'm going any higher than a 3. Probably a 2, actually. I don't know.
I mean, hypersonic's really strong and sealed, but I don't see myself playing her very often. I'm gonna give her a 2. She does
Okay.
have one trait we didn't talk about though. She
Which
has
one?
she has the shared Excalibur trait, which gives her mystics, but only during ranged attacks, and she has protection from mystics. Since the only people in the set with mystics only get it from ranged attacks, she doesn't really care about the protection from mystics.
Uh,
And I guess it's nice that you if someone shoots her, they take a damage. I don't know. It doesn't increase my valuation of her at all.
it's a cool trait. I'm a big fan of Excalibur, so I'm glad they got a cool trait like that.
Okay, tell me about Vulcan.
Vulcan. This is a correct me if I'm wrong, listeners, but isn't he part of the Shi'ar Empire? I'm not sure. But anywho, Vulcan, 140 or 75 points. Got a lot of powers on there. So at the very top, click 140. You have a 10 special movement, 11 precision strike, 18 impervious, and 5 battle fury. Weren't we just going on about this? He has 7 range with 5 battle fury. His lower dial, it's the 9 special movement, 11 Pensai, 18 Invuln, Outwit. He has a trait. When Vulcan is hit, after resolutions, give him an energy disruption token. Modify his defense -X, where X is the energy disruption tokens. At the end of your turn, remove his energy disruption tokens and heal him that many clicks. And his special movement that you heard on both the starting dials, hypersonic speed. When Vulcan uses it, after resolutions, he may make a close attack targeting a character that hasn't been hit this turn. Ooh, that's a lot going on. And I don't know if it's all good. I don't really like that his trait kind of sucks. Every time he gets hit, his defense goes down just to make it easier for you to hit him.
But then he heals at the end if he survives.
That's the big thing I was gonna say, man. He's only 7 clicks, 140. He seems like a character you really you don't even have to work hard to kill him in one turn. You hit him once, that brings so much of his defense down. You hit him twice, the third strike may not even be that hard.
I don't think so either. Are you going to
Yeah,
play him at 140 or are you going to play him at 75?
you're assuming I'm playing this guy.
I mean, I don't think he's so bad you'd pass him up a lot of the time.
Um, honestly, I don't know now. I should also say he has the Cosmic Energy team ability, so he is a flying Indom character. Um, I don't know. Maybe the 140 if I want to actually survive a bit for that trait.
I don't I don't see myself ever not playing him at 75, honestly.
75 is where you're going.
Just because being able to get that extra 4 squares with hypersonic because he doesn't have Battle Fury on the 75-point trait, like
I'm
the
sure he comes
75
out
point
with
line.
Tensai. I just find like you could outwit him once and boom.
You can't outwit him.
Oh, that's right. He's Cosmic Energy. But a Pensai messes him up.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think with hypersonic speed and the potential to flurry with it, he probably provides enough offense to make up for his really squishy defense.
Yeah, you're really hoping to get a lot. It's 4 damage at 75. You know what? Yeah, you're right. 75. I don't know why I'd ever play 140 now that I think about it.
140 is so expensive for what that brings. Not being able to shoot.
Yeah, and only precision. You gotta want to shoot. Well, it's hypersonic actually. Precision with hypersonic's really nice. But
Yeah,
still, yeah.
I
I'm
think
judging
there's
him
gonna be
off the
one turn.
75 point. I'm judging him off the 75, and it's a 3.
I think one turn you're gonna fly in there, shoot someone, end up beside another character, punch them, outwit someone else, let your not opponents, your friendly characters come in, kill something, and you go. This guy earned his 75 points, nothing more, nothing less.
And now he's allowed to die.
Exactly.
Let's be real. If you like get hit once and survive on your last click, you're laughing. Sidestep out with pulse wave, you're having fun that turn.
How does he ever survive on his last click though? Like
I
he's
don't
always
know.
going to heal
They
off of it,
literally hit him for 3 and leave him alone.
and then at the end of your turn, you're going to heal one off of it. You
Yep.
can never
So
stay on that last click for more than a turn.
it's so weird. Yeah. Why would you be there unless you pushed yourself there and stayed there?
That's the only way. Otherwise, you'll get one turn of it and then heal off of it to sidestep.
Yeah, what a weird way to make that last click, considering you'll probably never be on it. Well,
Yeah, he's fine. Let's talk
yeah.
about Emperor Vulcan, the Prime. So Emperor Vulcan is kind of the opposite of Vulcan in that he's just impossible to kill. He's either 90 points for 5 clicks or he's 175 for 10 clicks. And honestly, in sealed, you're never not going to play him at 175. He has Pulse Wave, traded Pulse Wave. He reduces penetrating damage. He has protected Pulse Wave. He has 2 stop clicks and 10 clicks of life. That's all he does, though. Like, he is not an exciting dial.
Well, do you really need it when you have traded Pulse Wave and protected Pulse Wave?
No, you don't. He's just, like he's basically an instant win in sealed. You have to push through 3 clicks of impervious that you can't shoot through, and you can't pulse wave, and you can't outwit until you get to his first stop click. Then push through 6 clicks of invulnerable to get to his second stop click. Then finally kill him off of that click.
Oh, yeah. This guy is incredible. I don't know why you'd never play this guy.
He's a 5.
Yeah. Man, traded Pulse Wave. Have we ever seen a figure like that?
I'm sure there's figures with traded pulse wave.
Oh, but he's so good. Like, even when you're fighting this guy, you're kind of like, maybe I knock him onto the hypersonic speed ones because that's the only movement power that doesn't work with his Pulse Wave.
I want to be in this situation where I get the choice to knock him onto that.
No, no. Oh, that's a mean matchup. 5 out of 5. You play this
Yeah.
guy, if you pull him.
You're always in
Okay.
the situation you just hit him. You just hit him until you're dead, actually. You're never gonna kill him.
We're on number 38, Prestige. Prestige, Rachel Summers, Excalibur. But anywho, let's go. 75 points with an 11 mind control. 11 precision strike. Okay. 17 super senses and 1 special damage. She does not fly. She has 7 range, 2 targets. Her special damage at the top of the dial there is Outwit. At the beginning of your turn, you may choose a friendly character within range and line of fire that shares a keyword. Until your next turn, that character has protected Outwit. This is one of those dials that seems to get better and better as you go deeper in the dial. So, Stuart, if you're facing someone and you see that, do you go and hit them?
And you can kill him.
Oh, at her last click there, she has a stop, toughness, willpower, and that ends on 11 running shot, 11 pulse wave, 19 defense, 4 special damage.
The
Would you
19 is a
ever
big
want
issue.
to? Would you want to hit her to that last click?
You don't. You definitely don't. And unless you can follow it up with a second attack.
Yeah, and a big one at that. I don't know. It's just if I pulled her, knowing my opponent's probably not going to smack her too hard, am I happy putting 75 points towards a mind control and 1 damage?
2 target mind control.
Man, I don't know what I feel about her.
She's not great. She's too
not.
expensive.
It's almost point denial at that point when people don't want to hit her, though. Do you know what I mean?
But I think that what happens is that she becomes the last character and is trying to push, and so someone can just finish her off in a turn.
Yeah, hopefully you smuck up their team big enough so that you can actually push her to her better clicks. Honestly, I'm resting at a 2 with her. I'm guessing when you get to those later dials, it'd be really nice. The stop click is very nice, but at the beginning of the game, 75 points for someone who's not carrying anyone, someone who has 1 damage that has to get in position for a mind control. I don't know. I just don't like it.
No, she's not good. You bring her if you have a taxi and you didn't pull anything better. She's a 2.
Yeah. Moving on.
So Storm. Storm is 85 points. She's 7 clicks long, which is a pretty good deal, usually most of the time at least.
Yeah.
She has improved targeting characters, which I love. That's absolutely one of the best improved targetings. She has a special trait. The main bull is still charging. So when she hits with an attack, she gives the hit character a lightning rod token. And then when she targets this character with the lightning rod token, she modifies her damage by +3 for that attack. It's
Oh, jeez.
powerful, but it also requires her to not have any tokens or to remove a token because it has to be back to back. The lightning rod tokens are removed at the end of your turn, as if you hadn't given to them on that turn. So the turn you give it to them, it's fine. The next turn it comes off.
So can you use her energy explosion, decide which of her characters got hit by the energy explosion to give to the lightning rod?
Yes, you can.
Because the next turn you have to target just that one person to get the +3 damage.
Exactly, yeah.
That's actually really nice with improved targeting characters.
Yeah, she's just a really solid 85-point dial. And then on top of that, she's a Krakoan revival character.
Yeah, at 85 points, you're reviving most of this set.
She's a great ranged attacker. She's a great energy explosion character, and then can follow it up with a 6 damage attack. She has 2 clicks of leadership, followed by 3 clicks of perplex, and a close combat expert at the end of her dial. I've never known Storm to be a close combat expert, but
That's always in reference to the animated series when she fought the Morlock for the Morlock leadership in the sewers. They always reference that with those close attacks. I think if I could read the card, I could bet you any money it has something to do with fighting Callisto.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I haven't watched much of the animated series. I have played Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I don't remember her doing many close combat things.
No, not at all. What you giving Storm here?
She's getting a 4 from me.
Yeah. I always like having my rares and super rares providing one of those support powers, leadership, especially in these newer design sets WizKids have, where you could easily run a team of 4 to 6 characters. Leadership's big, and that's pretty much Storm. I like it. Yeah. I think she's going to do a lot of work.
Yep.
Okay. 40 point or number 40 armor. Shit. Armor's 45 points. 5 clicks. That's pretty cool, actually. One of those activation clicks. So the top click is like 6 earthbound, 1 support damage. Her next click, armor's a she, I'm very sure. Sorry if I'm wrong here.
You're not.
Her second click is a 9 charge, 11 super strength, 18 special defense, 3 special damage. Her special defense is defend and vulnerability, giant reach 2, and that goes her whole rest of her dial for 4 clicks. Even on the last one, it's a 19. And her special damage, which is her second and fifth click, is a stop click. And when it's first revealed after resolutions, you may place armor in a square within 3 squares and line of fire. I really like this cheap 45 pointer.
I love her.
Oh, the opening, the activation clicks can be very annoying in some scenarios, but she comes with support, which okay, if she's hanging back, she can support people. And then if she gets hit, energy explosion or anything, we just start from the top of her amazing 45 points, like amazing part of her dial.
I mean, I think most of the time you're just pushing into it, right?
I could see that honestly. I think the thing I don't like when it comes to pushing onto an activation click is that next click is usually like one you want to use the next turn. When you push onto that second one, you want a leadership nearby to hopefully use that click the next turn.
I think this one's nice because you're really just getting there for the defend, right?
Oh, again, that last click, which again has a stop click. 19 defend. It's a stop click that lets her be placed 3 squares away. So you could be getting smacked, and you know what? I'm going to go with my friends there with a 19 defend. That's incredible.
She's really good as long as your opponent isn't playing Juggernaut.
Oh, yeah. We'll get there when we get there, though. But yeah, honestly, like, Stuart, I don't know. If I saw this in my booster with the X-Men keyword, knowing how well she's going to play just for 45 points and how much she's going to give back, am I ever passing her? I don't think so.
I think there's a chance that you'd pass her.
Okay.
I think that she's solid, but she's not the best rare in the set.
Fair. I was just going by the 45 points. It's one of those, you're probably going to fit this person on there.
Yeah. I think she's a solid 4.
Okay, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Let's go with Kid Omega.
Okay, so Kid Omega, he also has kind of one of the same weird clicks where weird dials where like the second half is more powerful than the first half. His first half is sidestep, precision strike, willpower, and shape change. But he does have traded stealth and traded mind control, and he ignores characters and elevated when he uses mind controls. But only one target for mind control. Not great. He has a stop click halfway through his dial where he gets super senses, and also gets running shot and penetrating psychic blast with a 4 damage on that click. That's
Mm-hmm.
I think unlike Rachel, he's actually pretty decent in his front of his dial because he has sidestep with that mind control, and then in the later half of his dial, he's just like shooting tons of damage out.
Yeah, well, he's hands down better than Prestige in every fashion. The fact that it's a 12 attack, well, that means the mind control probably is going to hit. And if you don't want to, it's a precision strike. Great.
Yeah, he's better than Prestige. I give him a 3.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fun. Oh, I get Professor X. Okay, Professor X. I think we all know who this guy is. He is a 75-point character with 8 range 3 targets. Keep that in mind. So he's in Dom. His opening dial is an 8 special movement, which lets him mind control, stealth, and when Professor X uses mind control, he has improved targeting, basically everything but blocking, if I'm reading that correctly. So that's a
Yep.
triple target mind control through almost everything. An 11 attack in cap, so triple target in cap if you want. 17 super senses and 1 outwit. He has the Krakoan revival trait. He also has this sweet little trait, the bartering pharmaceutical breakthroughs for Krakoan sovereignty. That has got to be the most syllables I've ever seen in a trait. Anywho, free. Choose an opposing character not on a starting click. That character's controller may heal that character 1 click. If they do, until your next turn, the chosen character can't attack. That's incredible. If they don't, roll a d6, 3 to 6, heal 1 click on a friendly character that is equal or less points than the chosen character. That is such a great trait. It's just free. It's all over the map. You're making your opponent basically decide, do I get to heal or do I just keep attacking? Because if I heal, I don't get to attack. I love this guy. I know it seems so weird for 75 points. It's just a kind of a weird dial, but man, I think that trait and his mind control is just going to come through huge.
I don't like the trait.
You don't like which one?
The pharmaceutical break, his only trait, not the
Oh,
Krakoan
sorry,
revival.
sorry. Yeah, that's right. His mind controls the special movement. You don't like that one?
I don't. I think that the benefit of healing one of your characters 1 click 2/3 of the time isn't always good enough. I think that your opponent's probably not going to take it unless it benefits them. I I don't know. I
Again,
think that
if you refuse that, I get to heal one of my dudes. That's awesome.
I don't think you might get a heal one of your dudes 2 to 3 times.
I'll take it. It was free. It literally, if we just cut the corners, it's basically free. Roll a dice, heal one of your dudes up.
They also have to be less points than the character you're targeting,
I'll just
and
choose this highest level one. I don't care.
only if they've been hurt though.
True, but still, I
I
like that
think
trait. I think it's
I think
gonna.
you're
I
gonna
think it's
find
great.
I think you're gonna find a lot of the times the trait doesn't do that much.
We'll see. We'll see. I'd like to try him out.
And then I wish he had sidestep or something.
Oh, for the mind control?
Yeah.
Well, 75 points. Yeah, it's nice. He's one of those ones though you could carry and put in place, just like the rare from which one? The X-Men? What's that one? He had a prime version that was an alien bug.
Yeah. That Professor
Yeah.
X.
Yes, that 50 point, kind of the same thing where like you're mind controlling through so much. So turn one, you're just gonna carry this guy up and put him in a place where his 8 range triple targets is gonna get the
He's
whole map.
and that is really good.
It is really good. It's really good. Heck, I enjoyed that rare one so much, and his mind control is limited, where you only got to move people. This one, it's a
But
full.
it did target everyone everyone possible.
Yes, I know, but the fact that I could probably hit 3 people for moves and attacks. And then you know what? After all those people have been hit a bit, I'm gonna use my trait there, free. Hey, do you want any of those guys to go up on a click?
I don't think his trait actually results to much, but I think his dial's good enough.
I'm giving him a 4. I'd play him.
I'll give him a 3.
Okay.
Cardinal.
Cannot wait to get knocked onto those last clicks.
Oh, he won't get knocked. He'll just get killed.
Yeah, true. Honestly, if I saw this across there, I'm planning to kill this guy fast.
Yeah, you outwit his super senses. You just kill him.
Yeah, big 6
Okay,
hit.
so Cardinal's weird because Cardinal has 0 damage for his entire 4-click dial for 50 points. There's a lot to talk about here. So Cardinal has the shared mutant chimera trait, which is when Cardinal uses the X-Men team ability to heal another character until your next turn, that character's defense value becomes 18. But when another character uses the X-Men team ability to heal Cardinal, his attack and damage values become equal to that character's printed damage values. That's kind of nice. If you need him to attack, someone can heal him. Though, like, it's actually not great because
No, that's a whole action just to give him some attack potential.
yeah, which that character could have just used.
Exactly.
It's weird. Cardinal has stealth, incapacitate, 18 super senses down the dial, and then kind of going off and on between perplex and probability control. Powers we love.
Yeah.
His next trait: when a friendly character within line of fire is damaged by an opposing character, this includes him, give Cardinal an Apocalypse Seed token. Free, roll a d6, add the number of Apocalypse Seed tokens. And if you roll an 8+, you remove all action tokens from him and turn him to click 8 or to click 6. And so click 6 is just a wild 5 clicks of hypersonic speed or charge or flurry with blades, precision strike, and super senses, where he's just kind of like a decent 50-point attacker. He also has colossal stamina, protected outwit, and he takes damage if he doesn't hit with an attack on his turn.
Honestly,
it's a weird dial.
It's so the real thing that gets me is how often do you think you're going to get to that other part of his dial?
I would say pretty often.
Like often as in late game after most of your team's been kind of annihilated?
He only needs to see 2 attacks for it to have the possibility of succeeding.
So exactly. I want to say almost like 4 attacks to give you a good chance to get there.
It doesn't even need to be attacks. It could be poison or something like that too.
Oh, no, it's just damage. I suppose damage by an opposing character. So, okay, four sources of damage. That's probably knocking out for sure one of your friendlies, maybe 2. Yeah. So then you're left with, don't get me wrong, his second part of his dial is so fun. Protected outwit and colossal stamina, just push attack, push attack, push attack with just 3 damage all over the place. Awesome. It's such a weird dial, but you know what? It's so fun. It's so unique because for 50 points, you're like, really? 9 attacks, 0 damage? Well, again, it's perplex and prob. So I'm probably going to push a few times, no matter what, to, choose what I need, the perplex or the prob, because if I see enough of my friends get hit, then I'm going to almost the top dial of a second dial.
Yeah, I think he's interesting. I think he's just low impact.
I think
that's okay for 50 points.
Well, again, that's what I was going to say. He's just 50 points. And if I saw this guy across there and I had a good chance to just, go wallop him one to get him off, then I am. And I don't think he's going to be too hard to take down.
Yeah, but he does bring perplex or prob, but both of those are useful, and you can heal people with the X-Men team ability.
Yeah. Honestly, I have nothing against him. I think he's just one of the most unique dials in this set. Just the way it's ran and built. I love it.
I'd probably say a 3.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're not, you weren't going to talk me lower than a 3. I was just wondering if it's even just like a 4 or something, because I think he's got a lot going on that could really be just, no one sees it coming.
Yeah, until someone kills him on his first click, and then you don't get any of the good stuff.
Oh, dude, if someone did that, kudos to them. You did it well. You did a good, smart thing to just get rid of that 50 points.
It's not even that hard, though.
I like him. Not. Also for the fact that he shares a sculpt with my favorite dude on this set.
Does he not teleport though?
No, Cardinal. That's the weirdest thing in the comics. He teleports. He teleports like Nightcrawler. But in
Why
this
is there
whole
no
dial,
teleportation?
nothing screams his teleportation. This dude doesn't even go through hindering that he's hiding in.
Weird.
Very weird. Very weird. Okay, 044 Magneto. You know an X-Men set's going to have a Magneto. 8 triple target, which is going to last throughout his whole dial, obviously, because I was going to mention that he has 3 point values, 150, 90, and 25. I'm just going to go through the traits and all the special things. Then we could talk about his dials at different point values. So he has improved targeting characters, Stewart's favorite, as you've heard earlier. He has the Krakoan revival trait, but only at 90 points, so not at 150 or 25. Special defense, energy shield deflection, and mastermind, but he may choose a friendly character within 4 squares in line of fire. Ooh, we'll talk about that. And a special damage, leadership free if no other friendly character. It's a colossal retaliation, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, free colossal retaliation.
but only for
So
X-Men characters.
for only X-Men characters, thank you. So, Stuart, his special defense you get at every point value right off the top. That energy shield deflection, mastermind, that you could choose a character within 4 in line of fire. How powerful do you think that is?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I fought mastermind people before, and just them having 1 or 2 people beside him that you have to chew through is annoying enough. This guy could have an 8 square swing of characters he could choose from, left to the right of him, behind him. That's insane. His
You gotta
special
be careful.
damage, again, is at the top of each point value. That's where I think we ask, if you get knocked off those clicks, do you like having a 150 point dude with a 10 running shot, 11 naked attack, 18 mastermind, 3 prob?
You don't. You really don't like that.
No, you don't like that at all. Heck, at 90, if you get hit off that special defense, you still have an 18 energy shield with perplex
Or outwit.
or outwit. So are we agreeing that 90 is just better than 150, hands down?
Absolutely. And while we don't love the Krakoan revival trait, it's nice to have it, right?
Yes, it's a nice option, especially when you have a 90 point dude. So here's another question. 90 points for 6 clicks. Do we still like this?
I think with the mastermind ability, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say the mastermind's huge. That being said, if you're fighting this guy, you know that's what you're outwitting. You get rid of that special defense, you're in one outwit, you're making him a very unpotent 90 point character.
Yeah, the thing I was gonna say is, yeah, the mastermind's always such a powerful defense power, but I don't love Magneto's dial in any click. I'm not scared of him too much. Even at 150, I don't think he's doing much on the turns that he masterminds, right? The
Oh, dude,
great
I'm not gonna
mastermind.
talk about the 150 dial. I'm never gonna use it.
I know. I just mean like even there's a lot of characters with mastermind that you're like, I really need to hurt this character or else it's gonna kill me. I don't think Magneto's like that. He doesn't seem like he's really gonna kill me.
Honestly, my favorite point value for him is 25.
But 2 damage for his free attack? I don't like that.
Oh, dude, just energy explode, energy explode. You want to
You
come
can't do that
smack?
with his retaliation.
Well, exactly. You get retaliation at 25 points.
Yeah, but you can't with 2 damage. Who cares?
Oh, dude, nothing says he can't attack normally, unlike most of the retaliation characters. You put him in place to do the 2 attack, whatever, and then you get another attack.
But yeah, it's a free. I know. I don't want to retaliate with 2 damage. Honestly,
Okay. I didn't mind that. 25 points I thought was pretty sweet for a leadership too.
I'd play him at 90.
Well, yeah, okay, at 90, are you giving him a 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't love him, but I think that he has a lot of stuff going on.
He does have a lot of stuff going on. 3 out of 5 for me as well.
Okay, so now we got Dr. Cecilia Reyes, who I know was in the New Mutants movie.
Really, I haven't even watched it yet.
Well, maybe you should. I don't know. It's not a great film, but I enjoyed it. Magic was pretty cool in it, I guess. Okay, either way, Dr. Cecilia Reyes. She is kind of another defend piece and a support piece. So she has 4 clicks for 30 points. Her first 2 clicks are sidestep with incapacitate, a special defense power that's barrier, defend, energy shield deflection, and then a special damage power that's support. And when she uses it after resolutions, the character that gets healed modifies its defense by X, where X is the number of action tokens on them. I don't know. That's fine. It's almost irrelevant, I would say.
Yeah.
She really needs willpower because she's probably just putting out barriers every turn and healing whenever it's necessary. I don't know. This is a 2 for me. I'm just not excited about it.
If you just treat her as a defend, like not a defend, if you treat her like a barrier sidestepper, like just 30 points of barrier, full dial.
She's defend 2.
Yeah, you're pushing once and it's a useless defend.
Well, then she's supporting on a 6.
I don't mind her. I don't know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's very underwhelming.
3, 2.
I would not say a 3.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, I get Karima. I have no idea who this is. I'm wondering if it was that robot on X-Men Red, the comic run. Anywho, Karima, 75 points, 7 range, 2 targets, which is great with a 10 running shot, 11 precision strike, 18 invuln, and just 3 damage. Improved targeting, elevated hindering characters. She has a trait when Karina hit targets can't use stop this turn, and you may choose a standard attack power. She could use that power until she chooses again, and traded energy shield deflection. That's really good. This is run onto a ledge, 1 step behind the ledge, so they can't even fight back. 2 targets, choosing them. And heck, if they're having so much trouble reaching you, you push to where you have an 11 attack, 4 damage. And man, when she hits, you get to choose a standard attack power, like Pensai. Why not?
Pulse Wave?
Pulse Wave? Why not? I think there's a really good, like nothing like game breaking, but you could do far worse for 75 points in this set.
Oh, she's great. I think shooting through elevated hindering characters lets her stay safe with her 7 range. She carries. She gets rid of people's stop. She takes action. She takes attack powers. So I looked her up. She's the one who's working with Orcus on the Mother mold, Master mold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why does she have the X-Men keyword though? Because they went
no
after
idea.
Orcus to destroy. Okay, whatever. But I'll take
can't
it.
help you with
75 point X-Men in a sealed set that's doing this. I'll take it.
Yeah, seems good.
Yep. Strong 3.
Yep.
Cool.
Hope Summers. So Hope has a terrible dial, right? She has stealth. She has 2 clicks of enhancement and then 3 clicks of close combat expert. Decent values for 50 points, but it's pretty bare as you would kind of expect from a Hope Summers because of her trait. Free.
Yes.
Choose up to 3 standard characters that adjacent friendly characters with the X-Men keyword can use. She can use those powers until next turn, but that's good. You just have a kind of like a combo. You either get the great thing about her is if you have a perplex, a prob, and an outwit, you get another perplex, prob, and outwit.
Yeah, because it says it's the way it's worded. It doesn't have to be from one source. You could just choose the 3 powers from people beside you.
Yeah, and then of course she's part of the 5. So her 5 trait, when a friendly character is chosen for the Krakoan revival trait after resolutions, choose a standard power that character can use, and she can use that power. It doesn't make any sense. It's not very flavorful with what she does with the 5, but I guess it's fine.
Honestly, the fact you could just pick and choose from a bunch of your friends, it's if you like Hope Summers, you like this dial because it reflects her pretty dang well.
Yeah. I'm not excited by it. I'd probably give it a 3 though.
You're not talking me higher than a 3. It'd really suck if you had nothing to choose from. But we just saw the commons and uncommons in the last podcast, and there's plenty of options in the X-Men to choose from. Proteus, the Kevin McTaggart. So for What, 65 points? You get 5 range, 5 clicks. Start with a 9 charge, 11 attack, 17 impervious, 3 special damage. That special damage is all but for the last click, and it is exploit weakness perplex. When Proteus uses perplex after resolutions, you may move the target 1 square. Trait Proteus, the 5 again. When a friendly character is chosen by the Crocoan Revival, which you need another character to do, during your next turn, that character deals penetrating damage and modifies damage +1. Proteus has a special damage or defense at the end, which is just stop mastermind, and that click will look like a 9 stealth, 11 steel energy, 17 stop click, and 2 perplex. Um, I think he's one of the best of the 5.
I'm not sure about that.
I don't know, man. It's a full dial of perplex, and then when you perplex him, you move the target 1 square. That's friendly or opposing.
Yeah, that's fine. Moving is different than placing.
I know, but just the fact that like it's like a little sneak thing where it's like not only am I going to perplex this person, let's say I'm going to perplex his speed up, so now he's running shotting 6 instead of 5. Well, now I get to move him 1, so you just increased swing by 2. I don't know. He seems the most complementary to the rest of your team. And honestly, when you have a whole dial, the rest of the dial, except for the top click, is steal energy when he's up close, especially with a stop click. I don't know, 65 points doesn't seem too steep to play for someone like this. It's a full dial of perplex. I think that's what I'm going to stick with.
I'm not sure if full dial perplex is worth 65 points though.
I will have
Like
no problem playing this guy.
no willpower, only 1 click of move and attack, followed by like mind control. I don't know.
Oh, you're never using mind control. You're charging in there, pushing, and then having steal energy to just keep pushing and staying there till they finally decide to hit you on your stop click, and then you still
or
have 11 steal energy.
or they TK them out of adjacency, and he's just sitting there.
Oh, okay. You take 2 actions to take on a 65 point dude. You go right ahead.
TKing is only 1 action.
Well, then you got to go attack him. So 65. Or it's 2 actions.
I'm not gonna attack him. I'll just leave him there. He's not doing anything.
Well, if you move him away, now I have a 5 swing mind control because mind control's great. Looks left, looks
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you want to use an action to roll 2 attacks?
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
I don't mind him. I don't mind him really.
I only like his last click. I think stop mastermind is always really good. You can't outwit it. You can't pulse wave it. It's just there.
And dude, if you steal energy attack off that stop click, they got to go through it again.
I do. Oh no. He's gonna be back on his 11 attack 2 damage click. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. He's got perplex. It's a 3 damage.
It's I would probably give it a 2, but I'm willing to agree with 3 for you.
Oh, thank you. Just for me. Just for me.
He's just kind of disappointing.
Well, considering what he is in the comics, yeah, he's very disappointing if you consider how powerful he is in the comics verse.
The last Proteus we got, they had to immediately errata because it was so broken.
Maybe this is their apology.
Maybe. And then the Proteus before that was like entity that equipped people. He was pretty cool too. This Proteus sucks.
Want to talk about Chode
or Chod? Who knows? I don't know anything about these characters.
I don't know either.
So he does have improved targeting, destroy blocking, which is great.
Yeah.
He has traded defend and enhancement and double enhancement for Starjammers. I'm not playing Starjammers. There's just not enough of them.
No.
And he creates a bystander. Now that's something I'm excited about. I do love bystanders. Before we look at his dial, let's take a look at the bystander. So it's Kree or Kree. Kree is tiny. Well, that's good. 19 defense. Awesome. Super senses, poison, mind control. It's not bad. Okay. No willpower though. So you're carrying him in, you're dropping him off, and then I don't know what you're doing, honestly. It's pretty unimpactful. And so is Chaad. He's 3 clicks of running shot, followed by 3 clicks of charge for 90 points. What a waste.
Doesn't even come with Indom.
I give him a 1.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to defend this guy. The destroying blocking while you shoot will probably get you some
It's,
places,
I don't know.
but for 90
Maybe he's
points.
not a. I don't know if he's a 1 or not. He's fine. 7 range, shooting through blocking is nice. Range combat expert's nice, but like, at what cost? 90. Ugh.
Again, Indom would be nice. Maybe a 9 movement off top. That'd be nice.
Yeah, he's a 1. Whatever. I don't care about him.
Okay, I'll move on to. I'll talk about the other Star Jammer, Raza. Raza is a 45 point with 5 range. I never thought of that. With an 8 charge, 11 blades, 17 special defense, and a naked 3 damage. This person's base pirate thing is traded precision strike and empower, and I'm pretty sure the empower is double. Yep. The special defense is super senses, but succeeds on a 4 to 6. Great. When Raza evades a close attack after resolutions, deal damage to the attacker equal to their printed damage value. Oh, that's not bad. 45 points, 5 clicks. That's cool. Charges 4. 11. Why does Raza has 5 range? That may actually be pretty cool. And I'd push Raza. Second click is basically all the top stats with the prob. I think that's actually much better.
Yeah.
I don't mind Raza. I don't mind Raza.
Yeah, she's fine. She's a close attacker with a couple neat tricks.
Yeah, got the 5 range. A lot of people won't think of that when they see a charge. I think that's a cool thing. You get a choice there. Do I want to charge in on this energy shield person, or do I want to shoot this close combat reflexes person? That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean, I might even say 2 out of 5 because I just think there's so many characters in the set that'll just kill her in one turn.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a 17 defense that could be outwitted. 17 is not hard to capitalize on.
Power. But the thing is, for 45 points, she's a fine close attacker.
Yeah, and prob second click. You know you're going to use that at least once before Raza dies.
You'd hope so.
Yeah, well, you're probably unless they knock you right over that, which actually I'd probably do if I was fighting Raza.
You're just pushing Raza to prob, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So 45 points per prob, guys.
Okay, Gambit. It's nice to see Gambit back, isn't it?
I don't think it's Gambit. I think it's Maggot.
Oh yeah.
Do you have Maggot open?
Maggot. But I know about Maggot. Maggot's great. Maggot is like one of my favorite designs in this set for sure.
Take us away, Stuart. Tell us all the gloriousess of Maggot.
So I don't actually have Maggot open. I'm just going to go from memory here.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, Maggot can generate one of 2 bystanders. One of them has exploit weakness. One of them has poison. Whenever they deal damage, they get a food token. Maggot can...
Actually, when they hit, they don't even have to deal damage when they hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever they hit, they get a food token. Maggot can, for free, place them back on his card and get the food tokens that was on them, and he can use them to either boost his values or heal himself. That's great.
Yeah.
He has prob on his first click, and then it goes to perplex, right?
Yeah, there's like the second click is naked, so the last 3 clicks have perplex.
See, that's solid. He's 45 points, right?
40.
Oh my god, he's so good. You can move up, full movement, drop off his little slug guy. The slug can hit someone, like get a food token. He can then put the slug back on top of him and then boost his defense, right?
Yep, in all in one turn.
Fantastic. I'm gonna give Maggot a 4.
Only a 4? I would have gone straight to 5.
Well, I mean, he's really good, but he's also not going to win you the game.
Oh, is that what you mean by no 5 out of 5 for him?
Yeah, like does he stand a chance against Vulcan, God Emperor Vulcan, or Emperor Vulcan, or whatever?
No.
Exactly. He's awesome. I love his design. He's so much fun. He's a great figure, but you pull an Emperor Vulcan, you're not going to play Maggot, right? Or you might play them both, but.
Oh, dude, I would love to play that game.
Me too.
4 out of 5? Yes. Stuart did pretty well just off memory. Yeah, Maggot's the spot of this set. Just so good.
Okay, tell me about Gambit.
I get Gambit. Great. That's awesome. He's Excalibur and a martial artist and X-Men. Awesome. So Gambit is an 80 point or 50 point character, 7 range, triple target. Let's go at the 80 point dial here. He has a 9 special movement, which is running shot stealth. Great. 11 special attack, which is energy explosion, precision strike, and free make an attack, but only to target a single non-standard character. I don't know how often you're gonna do that in sealed, but it's still pretty neat.
I can
18
tell
super
you.
sense and 3 perplex. He has that, I think it's the mutant CIA trait where he can move and see through hindering, which is awesome for a running shotter, energy explosion person. Um, Honestly, I don't know. I think both dials are pretty nice. At 80, you get the perplex, and that's about it. And the stealth, I suppose. Oh, I never thought of that. The 50 point dial, you still get running shot, but it's not with stealth. You just get to
Yeah.
see and shoot through hindering.
He actually doesn't have the mutant CIA trait, so no traded stealth for him.
Oh, thank you. That's probably why they put it in his special movement at the 80 click. Honestly, just like a 3 out of 5. It's nothing game breaking, just solid.
There's one really fun thing he can do though.
Which one's that?
So there is one character in the set that's not a standard character, Moira.
Oh, so he can make a free attack against which Moira? The uncommon?
Uncommon, yeah.
Oh, because in their trade it says she's not a standard character.
Yeah.
Would this also mean bystanders?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have this guy on your team and then you use the Krakoan revival and your opponent gets to shoot out a bystander, Gambit's there to make a free attack against that person.
Exactly.
That's not bad.
Nope. He's fine. I love Gambit. This is a fine Gambit dial.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think his 80 point part has to be 80 points. It just, I don't know. What is
No,
that? 7 clicks? That's not bad, actually. If you're a big
and
Gambit fan, you probably really like this dial. Makes him either a primary or a secondary attacker.
is it really surpassing that old Gambit though that could throw objects and like do
Oh
+3
God, no!
damage with them or
That thing
whatever?
was so broken.
Yeah, I just want a better Gambit than this. This Gambit's just a normal running shot, energy explosion guy. I'm kind of
Yeah,
disappointed.
yeah, they
If
really
he
simplified him. Why is he mystical?
because of Excalibur.
Okay, yeah, he does have that Excalibur trait. I forgot to mention that. So he gets protected Mystic Team ability. So that's pretty cool
I
too.
I really wish he could use his precision strike with his energy explosion. Green Goblin can. Why can't he?
I don't know because cards and pumpkin bombs kind of have different flight trajectories.
I think that you play him at 80 every single time to get the perplex and the stealth.
Agreed. If you're playing this guy, you're taking the hiding in a bush, shooting through a bush, and perplex by far.
He's fine. He's
3 out of 5.
solid 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Captain Britain. So this is Betty Braddock, which is Psylocke, right?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So she has the Excalibur trait, which you would expect. She has leadership, and she may remove a token from any friendly character within range with the X-Men or Excalibur keyword. So it's like ranged leadership. That's fine.
Yep.
She's either comes in at 80 points for 7 clicks or 30 points for 3 clicks and is just a charge guy the whole time. It's very fine.
Straightforward, man. Not many tricks here.
Her special attack, Blades, Claws, Fangs. When she rolls a 1 or 2, she may re-roll it. Oh no, she can reduce the d6 roll by 1 or 2 to decrease the target's combat values by the same amount until your next turn. I'm not wasting my 80 point characters a turn. Like if I'm doing 4 damage to them, I don't know. It's fine. If I'm charging up just to lower their values, I'm not happy.
So I will counter that. I think that's gonna secretly be amazing. And not like game breaking amazing, but remember how we said some of the best ways to fight characters is to hit them onto a certain click to make them less potent. Because here's
I can
so
see what you're
like
saying.
yes, it gives you a chance to do it. I wish you were able to roll and then decide whether because I think it says you have to choose that before you even roll for the D6.
Yeah, before rolling.
Exactly. So if you got to roll and then choose, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, like it's cool. I know reducing their values by 2 is like awesome, but
I
I
think
just
it's
don't like
nice.
charge characters.
Well, I think it's nice. It's also exploited weakness. Do you know what I mean? So it's you whatever damage they're getting is penetrating.
Yeah, it's unless it's Juggernaut or Emperor
Yeah.
Vulcan, and then it just doesn't matter.
Honestly, I would just play her at 30 points though.
She's so mediocre at 30 points.
Oh, but for 30, you get an easy outwit, an easy leadership, an easy flight charging guy.
You're
At 30
right.
points, you get a leadership outwit that you can hang back with.
You're right. Leadership and outwit and the ability to carry for 30 points is too good to pass up.
Exactly.
I don't love her though. I'm gonna give her a 3 because I think 30 point. You're right about 30 points.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when you another 50 points, you're choosing another character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just off the 30-point one, solid 3. You can't go wrong. I get Jubilee.
Yep.
Okay, Jubilee. A lot to talk about on this one too. She comes with that Mystic's team ability. Her opening dial, she starts with a 9 sidestep, 11 energy explosion, 17 ESD, and a special damage, literally just one click at the top. Free once per game for all friendly characters with this power. If it's your 5th turn or later, or the map name includes Otherworld, turn Jubilee to Clix 7. That means this person has to stay on their top click till the 5th turn?
Yeah. Or you gotta play
Holy,
Otherworld.
that's gross. So what maps have the term Otherworld on it?
The Opium Kit map.
Oh geez. Oh geez. So basically you're spending 50 points to stay on a sidestepping, a full dial of sidestepping, a full dial of energy shield deflection, a full dial of energy explosion, and mid dial perplex. If you manage to stay on that top click till your 5th turn or you're on that map, then you get a running shot, flying giant, protected outwit pulse wave. Amazing. Or and you get for special attack, modify range +3, pen blast, free, remove all non-debris terrain markers within range from the map. So if you land on that map, you get map choice. I think first turn you're just turning into that flying giant that's shooting 8 squares for pen psi.
Yeah.
Can you really rate this person? Like,
Yeah, I mean, if you if you win map, she's awesome. If you don't, she's bad.
yeah. So if you get your map choice, she's like a 4. If you don't get map choice, she's like a 2.
I would even say a 1. I don't think that dial's worth 50 points. I would never play it.
No, it's
You
it's
need a
it's the
theme
usual
team.
Jubilee. What does Jubilee do? She makes little fireworks.
Like you need a theme team to play her.
Yeah, so you could win map.
Yeah, or else you're not playing her.
So take your risks, guys. Take your risks.
I guess here's the question: Is she how bad is she if you don't win map?
You're getting one attack off. She has Indom. I forgot to mention that. That's pretty neat. You have an 11 energy explosion from 5 away, so you have to get really close to do it. You're pushing.
Are you just staying in your starting area and say, "Come to me"? Like I'll wait 5 turns happily.
It's your 5th turn, though, not the 5th turn. Your
I know.
5th turn. You're not.
And then
Game's timing out.
what if? Let's also not forget Krakoan revival.
Again, your 5th turn. I don't like that. I don't like it.
Not
Just
me
seems
either.
no. You're if you're playing her and you get crap moves, I'm honestly just deciding to push her to get a perplex. That's what I'm doing.
Absolutely. If I have Krakoan revival though, I might bring her back to get a turn or two of the good stuff.
Maybe. That's so late game, and hopefully you have enough time to even use her effectively enough.
Yeah, two.
Yeah. Talk about someone better.
Okay, Kate Pride. She is the one of the two taxis from this set. So she has passenger 3, sidestep, stealth, phasing, teleport for 2 clicks of her dial, the first two. That's awesome. Sidestep, passenger 3. Amazing. She also has precision strike and probability control on that dial, or those 2 clicks. She also ignores characters for movement if her phasing teleport eventually goes away, which it does. She has a trait. Friendly characters with the Hellfire Club, Marauders, or Pirate keyword can use Steel Energy. Awesome. That, of course, includes herself. When Kate Pride moves through an equipped opposing character after resolutions, roll a d6, 5 to 6. It doesn't matter. There's no equipment in the set. Forget about it.
No,
She also, of course, generates Lockheed, who is a sidestepping perplex character with 4 range and energy explosion. So she's perplex and prob for 65 points and a taxi that carries everyone in there. And she gives people steel energy. And she's the Krakoan revival trait.
yeah.
Like, she's just crazy. And she's also indomitable. So you can wonder why all those other characters weren't indomitable when this 65 point dial that didn't need indomitable because it has steel energy has it. 19 defend on click 3.
With an outwit.
Ugh, she's so good. She's a 5.
Yeah, I love her. She's again the fact that she has Excalibur. Oh, that's so nice. This is probably the funnest Kate Pride we've had in a while.
Agreed. Love it.
Yes. So 5 out of 5, guys. If you get this Kate Pride, just put it on your team. You're never you. Does she come with leadership?
I don't think so.
Whatever. It's I just find it odd because she's the leader of the Marauders in the comics at this point. Anywho.
Okay, it's time.
Here I go. Oh, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's back in modern age. If you need to know how long it's been for me to wait for my Nightcrawler, the last Nightcrawler had the old style cards. This is the first one with the new style cards, believe it or not. So let's get started on Nightcrawler. 60 points. Kind of cool. They used the improved movement thing to say the passenger. So he's just got passenger 1 no matter what. He's got the Krakoan revival trait. He has a special movement top click, phasing teleport stealth. This is with 12 movement. When Nightcrawler uses phasing teleport and carries a friendly character that shares a keyword, which he's got a butt ton of, after resolutions, you may place him in a square he began movement from. So on top of his 12 movement special phasing, he's got a 10 blades and 18 special defense, which is super senses. When a standard friendly character within 5 squares in line of fire that shares a keyword, a butt ton of them, is attacked, they can use super senses, but only if Nightcrawler has line of fire to the attacker. When they use it and succeed after resolutions, place them adjacent to Nightcrawler. And then he also has 2 shape change. He is fun as hell. I have issues though, which will bring us to our next segment called Dennis's critiques, I guess we'll call it.
What a segment.
Yeah, Dennis's critiques. So here we go. We have Nightcrawler. We're going to talk a bit about him because I haven't been able to talk about Nightcrawler in years. He has that special movement, which is his first 2 and last 2 clicks. That's not an issue. I think the issue with him is his wording of that special movement. It's neat that when you carry someone after the phasing teleport, you can move back where he began his movement from, but I don't really see you doing that. First turn, you're going to carry one of your friends, and the rest of your team is going to move up too. So why would I shoot Nightcrawler, 6 or 7 squares behind everyone else? I think the coolest fix for this, there's 2 options. So listeners, choose which option you would prefer to see. Just tell us in the comments down below. Option 1, you make it that after he carries and does phasing teleport, you can place him in any square he moved through. Number 2, it's almost a hypersonic speed. You can move, drop the dude off, and then continue the moving, the phasing teleport. I think those 2 options would make his special defense better. Because his special defense, you need line of fire to both your friend who's getting attacked and the attacker. So that's how you would use the fix of a special movement. Carry, drop them off, go to a different square where you could still see your friend and the potential attackers. And then my last critique, just the dial design. It's 2 clicks of his very friendly help X-Men with a sandwich with his middle clicks being 9 hypersonic, 11 precision strike, 19 super senses, and 3 prob. I would prefer they just cut this dial in half. You get the friendly Nightcrawler, the first 3 clicks, and then you get that Apex attacker Nightcrawler, the last 3 clicks. What do you think, Stuart?
I don't think the movement power matters that much. I think this Nightcrawler is not your Nightcrawler of your dreams. I think the point of this Nightcrawler is to stand in the middle, and when you need to get someone in there, they walk up beside him, and then he throws them out and waits to revive them.
Yeah, I didn't want it based on his revival. I didn't want that.
I think the big thing this Nightcrawler needs to get away from Sealed for a bit is the giant size.
Oh, make him giant so you can see him much better.
Yeah, so you can see over the character he wants to protect.
Yeah, I guess that's another way to fix that. Instead of having a movement power that actually lets him to continue moving to get in position, just give him something that he just sees all the time.
Yeah, I think ideally you put him in the place where you want him to protect everyone, and then you can just kind of pop people out where you need them to be, instead of trying to move him back to a place that can protect the person you threw out there, and you're trying to protect everyone that's left behind.
Yeah, no, that's how you would play this one is you just keep them in that little center to make sure to protect everyone. But I would still love it if you could drop someone off to go be a tie-up somewhere else and then go put this guy being another tie-up while still seeing everyone else.
But you would also love this guy if it said Passenger 2, or who was 15 points less and didn't have the Krakoan revival trait.
Yeah, that Corona revival trait just marks these characters up. That being said, Nightcrawler is like my favorite X-Men of all time. I still have to give this guy like a 3.
Yeah, this isn't. I'm sorry that this isn't the Songbird from Captain America and the Avengers for you.
Oh yeah, because that was your guy.
Songbird,
Oh, that was yours.
so good.
Hey,
Okay,
there's always hope that they take this super rare sculpt and make like a monthly LE out of him.
and they might make one of the paintable ones of him too.
Or are they going to do that with just regular sets too?
I know they are for the new Fantastic Four set or the old Fantastic Four set.
Oh yeah, so there is still hope. Oh God, please. Anywho, yeah, I think that's the real happiness of this is Nightcrawler's back in modern, so you know there's a potential for him to show up same sculpt with a whole new power set.
And he's good enough.
Oh, of course. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that special defense is. I'm gonna try my best to make it work, and it's great that I could pop him in stealth to do it.
There's so much free barrier in this set. Someone's just gonna be like, barrier in front of Nightcrawler.
Oh no!
It's
Honestly,
over.
though, I will probably put Nightcrawler right up in someone's face. 18 super senses shape changes. It's staying power.
It's weird. You're right though. This movement power suggests that you want to keep Nightcrawler back, but all of his other stuff suggests you want to keep him in the fray.
Absolutely. When you have a 9 hypersonic with no improved movement, you don't want to be too far away.
It's weird. Okay, let's talk about Glob Herman.
Yes.
I don't know Glob Herman.
He's like the perennial underdog everyman in the comics right now. He's a pretty cool character actually. His dial does not really show what he does in the comics though.
Because it sounds like to me he's just kind of like the gelatinous cube from D&D. And then
Somewhat, he doesn't show off that skill in the comics much. He's very much one of those characters like, you know, the internal struggles of being a mutant, you know, the heyday of the X-Men comics back in the 60s.
anyway, so he's 40 points for a charger. He gets up close. He has 3 clicks of charge, plasticity, and he does penetrating damage for those 3 clicks. He also has traded poison, and when he uses it and deals damage, you may also give him an action token to give all adjacent opposing characters an action token. That's awesome. The not awesome part is that he's at 5 clicks with toughness and shape change to protect him. Like it's a great tie up and it's super dangerous, but it's dangerous to the point where someone's just gonna kill him in one turn.
Yeah. Back in the Uncanny X-Men set, they had a 50-point Wolverine that like his later dial was amazing, but every time I saw that guy on the map, it was just turn one, knock him out. Don't even need to use him. And it would suck that it's your super rare that's getting the same treatment.
Yeah, I like the concept. I like the amount of damage he can do. I love his ability to give people action tokens. I think with a TK, he could be really awesome. But as he stands, I just think that every single time someone's going to go outwit the movement power, and then he's literally doing nothing or just killing him.
Yeah, honestly, here's a character that you just have to actually hit for 3, and he's nowhere near as potent.
Yep.
Honestly, though, plasticity poison. But yeah, I don't. 2 out of 5 for me. 2.
He's almost too offensive to be a good tie-up figure.
Like he has too big of a target on him. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like he's doing too much damage to be a good tie-up figure because now people are willing to waste their attacks on him.
Well, and that you'd have to balance out that he's only 40 points, so they're putting in a lot of work for 40.
Are they though? It's like an outwit and then 2 attacks.
Hmm, I'm gonna 2 out of 5 him.
Yeah, me too. Tell me about Cable.
Cable, the young Cable, if you've been not keeping up with the comics. So he has 2 point lines, 120 or 60, cut right in half. He has improved movement, characters, and hindering. He's got traded phasing teleport passenger too. What? I thought we were talking about Cable, not Nightcrawler. Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. Free. If Cable has 2 action tokens, move. The hell? Special attack, penetrating psychic blast, free. Choose a character within range and line of fire, and a standard attack power they can use until your next turn. Cable can use the chosen power, and the chosen character can't use it. And then a special damage you would only get at the top click of the 60-point dial, enhancement. And power, make a range attack, and all other characters adjacent to the original target also become targets. Hit characters are dealt 1 penetrating damage instead of normal damage, and modify attack -2. So basically, a special energy explosion in a sense. Um, I think he's great. That trait, that body slide one, phasing teleport, passenger 2, and then if he has 2 action tokens, he can move. This guy can yo-yo himself, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could.
So if he has 1 action token, probably used to move up, turn 1. Turn 2, he can move forward, attack, and then get the hell out of dodge.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is very cool. You could also, well, if I'm reading this right, when he's doing that free move, he still gets to carry 2.
He does, yes.
So then, not only that, gives him the option to be the ultimate rescue figure, Nightcrawler, move up fully, and then move back fully, carrying 2 people out of harm.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, this guy is crazy potent, I think. He's just got so many options.
I don't. Okay, I have some issues with him.
Okay, I need to hear
I
him.
think, I think his first 3 clicks are amazing. And I think his last 5 clicks suck.
Is it because of the power structure or the values?
The power structure. The values are fine. They're nothing exceptional, but the power structure is terrible. He has very little movement, 3 clicks of sidestep, 2 clicks of stealth. He has very few good attack powers. He's toughness, and then he has that enhancement and kind of like interesting energy explosion, which he can use with his sidestep on that first click, but he can't use with anything else.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he goes to stealth the next 2 clicks.
Like he's either a taxi on that dial, and he's a pretty good taxi, so I'm not unhappy with that. I just don't see myself ever not playing him at 120. But even then, at 120, I'm looking at like 5 mediocre clicks with 3, maybe even only 2 good ones tied to that.
Hmm. What about that choosing a power from someone?
I mean, besides Pulse Wave, what are you going to choose?
Something he already has. Pen Blast.
Yeah, Precision Strike, maybe.
Maybe. No, you
It's
know what?
kind
I
of
have running chart. I have running shot. I'm gonna choose super strength.
the trait is awesome. The ability to shoot through hindering and characters, awesome. First 3 clicks, love it. The rest, I'm not thrilled with, and I don't think it's that hard to knock him off those first 3 clicks, and then you're left with this really kind of
Honest,
Figure.
honestly, when I see the trait there, I'm only just treating this guy as a carrier.
Then are you only playing him at 60?
Honestly, most likely because how do I put this? Carry people out turn one, so two characters, so you're moving them nine, right? Nine carry.
Yeah.
Turn two, if you could shoot, shoot. If not, move move something. Honestly, I like the idea of pushing him if I need to, because then I get TK. So at 60 points, like again, at 120 points, becomes a big target. At 60 points, he's got some capabilities to be more of a helper of the team while still having some options to attack. Because he's for 3 clicks, he has that special effing energy explosion. And when you could see through hindering and characters, doesn't that also work with like TK?
Yes, kind of.
Kind of, yes, I know. But honestly, I don't know if I'd play him at 120.
Yeah, and but like, cause the 120, I go, those first 3 clicks are not worth 60 points by themselves. And then the last 5 clicks, I go, I'm not sure I want to play that for 60 points either. But the trade is really good.
Honestly, I
I
think is trade of moving for free after having two action tokens is amazing because you're either doing it after you take your second action token, I get a free move, and then even the turn you're clearing, you still get to move for free. I think that's amazing. Again, Nightcrawler dial, hello.
I
Just that
just
that
think
power alone screams Nightcrawler, but
I,
I think I
I,
would play him at 63. 3 out of
I
5, just
love
for that.
that. I love that with his running shot though. Your running shot out, shoot someone, teleport 10 spaces away.
Oh, of course, like that's there too.
But
That has
yeah,
like
I don't know. I don't love him. So three's fine though.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Tell me
I get
about
Apocalypse.
oh yes, another one who's been gone forever in HeroClix.
Yeah, what the hell? Now there's 3 of them. That's unnecessary. Okay, so Apocalypse is very much that like big beefy dial that has no mobility. His first click is what's that called? Phasing teleport, followed by 4 clicks of sidestep, followed by 3 clicks of flurry, and you either play him at 150 or 75. So let's look at the 75 first because you're gonna get it either way. So
Yeah.
75 starts with sidestep. He's a special attack power which gives him giant reach 3, steal energy, and penetrating psychic blast. Weird combination of powers. Not giant size, giant reach 3. I wish he was giant size so he could see over stuff. He has 2 traits. The first allows him to heal to click 8 and then roll a d6 when he would die. So he can basically either go to click 7 or click 5 when he dies the first time. Then
Okay.
he also has leadership, and when he uses it, he may remove a friendly character. He may remove a friendly character with a horseman or X-Men keyword up to half the result of the d6 roll. That's pretty good. Now he's moving himself between 1 and 3 spaces a turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I liked this dial more.
I don't find it too bad. I like him.
I just like, I don't know. He's just not doing enough for me.
I don't know if I'd play him at 150. I opening phasing at 150 points. Yes, I know you're getting free movement with that leadership role, but ooh, I don't mind him at the 75. And the whole reason, again, for that weird selection of powers like Pen Blast, Giant Reach 3, again, it's that option thing. Do I shoot this guy or do I sidestep and use my leadership? It's traded, by the way. Use my leadership thing to move myself even more. So I punch the guy.
I don't
What's
know.
his special defense? Toughness,
Toughness,
regeneration?
and he gets 2 dice to choose from for regeneration.
So it's still an action regeneration, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, he's just weird. I'm not sure I love him, but I don't hate him. I'd probably give him a 2 or a 3.
I'd give him a 3. He's a 75. Like again, I'm going off 75 points. Listeners, if you want 150, you go ahead. I
Don't play
think it's the
150.
worst idea. 75 points. He's actually way more mobile than you think. He's got massive range. you do want to get him in there though, because his later dial screams Flurry Steel Energy to stay up in there. I think for 75 points for someone you can't outwit is pretty nice.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because again, he no matter what, the first time he would be KO'd, you actually come back and heal again. That's the first thing you need to know.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So 3 out of 5 for me for the 75 point dial.
Yeah, I think just for 8 clicks or 75 points, or I guess minimum 6 clicks, 7 clicks,
Yeah,
maximum 9 clicks.
exactly. Can't
I
outwit
got
the
good.
guy. Exactly. So I get the
Okay.
Prime Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
geez.
strong feelings about
You
this
have
for Sealed.
strong feelings? Good. I want to hear them because he's a lot. He's a lot to talk about. So 250, 150, or 100, we'll get there. He's just all traits. So traits at the beginning of the game, you may choose 4 friendly characters, each of 50 points or less. Oh, no Nightcrawler. And less, and choose a different effect below for each. This game, the chosen character gain the Horseman keyword and their effect. So one of those guys is going to get War, Super Strength. Another one's going to get Pestilence, Poison. One of them's going to get Famine. Adjacent opposing characters can't be healed. And one of them's going to be Death, Exploit Weaknesses. Okay, there's your friends. That's what you're doing to your friends. Apocalypse behind the scenes. He's got that trait where he cannot be targeted by opposing characters 5+ squares away. And that means with Perplex, Outwit, Prob, all of them. He has another trait, Celestial Tech. He has Protected, Mind Control, Outwit, and Pen Blast. Damn. Free, choose a standard power or Colossal Apocalypse can use the chosen power or ability your next turn. And then his final trait, friendly characters with the Horseman keyword can use Steel Energy. I think this is the Apocalypse every HeroClix player's been waiting for.
Oof. Are you playing him?
Well, hell yeah. First of all, he's a super rare prime. I'm probably just gonna play him out of principle. And
I don't know.
then
Competitively, though, what is he?
oh, we're not talking competitively, we're talking sealed. Did you see the title of this show?
Yeah, we're talking sealed competitive.
um
This isn't casual sealed we're talking about.
um again, just because he's the super prime, I'll want to play him. But let's just look at him as is. So at 250, basically, you don't have enough points for friends. He's just a charging, not even. You'd have to make him
Right.
colossal. You'd have to make him colossal so you can run over things. So that's not the worst. 150, still charging, still super strengthening, but it comes with exploit weakness. And then at 100, you are just a sidestepping quake exploit. That really sucks.
For 4 clicks.
For 4 clicks that you don't come back.
He's bad.
Yeesh. Yeesh, yeah.
Don't play him in sealed because number one, if you don't get all 450 points or less characters, you can't use him to his best.
And then you'd give those guys, choose. I think the protected mind control outwit pen blast is kind of neat.
I mean, it
Choosing
really
a
just says
standard. What's that?
protected pen blast. It really just says protected pen blast because so many characters have protected outwit, right?
Yes, yes. Well, he has protected outwit too. I think they use that
Yeah.
just because the only way you're going to go through his defense at that point is to be up close, exploit weakness.
I just I
Standard
don't
power, though, it's just literally a standard power. I think that's pretty neat.
for 100 points for 4 clicks though, you don't need pen side to blast through that.
Well, not you're not wrong, but at 100 points, you got 200 points of the rest of your team doing most of the work, and this guy could just hang back. Honestly, I would play him at 100.
I don't think he's great at 100 though. I think
No, I could agree to that, but I think at 100, I'm going to have enough people to give things out, which is nice, right?
what
And
happens if you
secondly,
only pull 60-point characters?
well, then I have to think about playing them, that's for sure. I guess that
Yeah,
comes down to it. If you don't pull enough sub 50 dudes,
like this is what stops him from being a 5. You need to pull the right figures to go with him. By himself, he's not very strong. He's
no.
just not like I love the dial. I think he's well made. He's just not for sealed.
Yeah, 100 points. You can choose like a running shot with his sidestep if you want. Yeah, for 4 damage, that's good.
I'm probably playing him at 150 because you got 7 clicks. He has traded steel energy.
He has traded
That
steel energy?
yeah,
Where am I?
friendly
Oh,
characters with the
oh
horseman
shit,
keywords
man!
use
He's got
steel
traded
energy.
steel energy. That's
Yeah, I just
amazing.
at 100 points that doesn't matter. At 150, it gives him a couple more clicks.
Okay. Honestly, I just a 3 out of 5. It sounds weird. Like I'd give a super rare prime just a 3.
I might even say 2, but I don't know. I just think he's a little bit squishier than he looks.
I want to see this guy in action after he has his horseman, after he could choose powers, after that he has traded steel energy,
Even then,
after
I
you
don't think
can't outwit him. What's
the
that?
horsemen aren't getting that many benefits. Like super strength is fine, poison's nice. If Jason opposing characters can't be healed, that barely matters.
No, you're not choosing that at all. You're
And
just
exploit weakness is great.
I it's so interesting that well, again, that's kind of neat because they're all close combat orientated things, and his trait gives him and a horseman people steel energy.
Yeah. And then what happens when you pull all 50-point ranged attackers with him?
You give one of them charge. Oh, you don't have charge. Shit.
Like it's a kind of a mess for sealed and a great thing for constructed where you're building around this.
Yeah. Oddly enough, when they released the sculpts, when you got to look at the sculpts, like, hey, here's our new sculpts, and they showed this guy, I swear he was the uncommon prime. Literally where it shows their rarity little dial, it looked just as green as the ring. So I was like, oh man, Prime Apocalypse is only uncommon.
Too bad. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a 2 or a 3. I think he's a 3 at 150 and a 2 at 100, and is don't play him at 250.
Yeah, just don't play him at 250.
Okay.
Your turn with Black Tom?
Okay, so Black Tom is interesting, I'll say. We say that a lot, honestly. So he has the mutant CIA, so stealth, improved movement, improved targeting, hindering. He has shape change, but only if he's occupies hindering terrain, which is like, do they really need to stop him from having shape change his whole dial? Probably not. He has movement power for the first 4 clicks of his 6-click dial. Sidestep free. If Black Tom is occupying hindering terrain, place him in a square of hindering terrain within 5 squares. Important to note, it doesn't say within line of fire, which is honestly great. 5 squares,
Yep.
huge. Sidestep, huge. Not within line of fire, awesome. He has 3 clicks of smoke cloud, so he can actually teleport himself into that smoke cloud. He has exploit weakness, his decent defense values. 5 range is what really makes him here because he can teleport and then shoot. He doesn't need to be close to do it. He has no willpower, which sucks. And then the second half of his dial kind of sucks too. He's fine.
Yeah, as soon as you knock him off, that's free movement. He loses a lot of luster. But again, when you have like 11 attack, 10, 11 attacks, close combat, expert, poison, plasticity, it's still something people have to handle. I
And he does
don't
have
mind him.
stealth.
I don't mind him at all.
Stealth helps a lot.
Stealth and shooting through hindering. That's basically what I love this guy about.
I think the big thing is if your opponent wins and chooses a map with no hindering, he's useless.
Yeah, he gets hindered. He becomes kind of a struggle bus of a character that now he has to rely on his own smoke cloud to just move properly.
I'm gonna give him a 3. Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
you're
I'm gonna
not
give him a
talking any
2.
higher than that. Honestly, if you
I
pull,
I
what's
think I'm gonna
that?
say 2 actually.
Well, if you pull that map where it has no hindering, yeah, he's a 2.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he has X-Men, but I think many people are likely to have just as many X-Men as you.
Yep.
I mean, would you rather play him or the common Wolverine? And I honestly, I'm gonna say the common Wolverine most of the time.
Oh, the charge flurry one?
Yeah, the
Yeah, of
stealth
course.
charge flurry.
I think Black Tom will be a little under targeted because he seems so lackluster. So then maybe he could get a little few jabs in there. But then when your opponent decides I need to take care of this guy, yeah, he's done.
Yeah. Okay, well, we won't talk much about Juggernaut, right?
No, it's a 5 out of 5. I guess the real question, Stuart, is it 100 or 175 for you?
175, no question.
Yeah.
13 movement, charging 7 squares, even if you're not doing his full movement charge.
Yeah. He's insane. He's just getting through everything. You could almost do nothing. You have like no choice but to chew through his defenses because he's reducing pen blast. You can't outwit it. He's amazing. This is I think this is the closest to an auto win in this game.
It's up there, yeah. It's either him or it's Emperor Vulcan, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you pull both,
How are you if you go up against Juggernaut, what are you doing?
oh God, is that how we're going to talk about this guy? If I'm going up against Juggernaut, who can just keep going, who I can't outwit, I need a shitload of precision strike. That's what I need. Precision strike and perplexes.
And you need to
So,
avoid straight lines, right?
we'll avoid straight lines, obviously. I don't. Oh yeah, he does when he charges. He goes through characters. So honestly, I think what I'm doing is I'm precision striking whenever I'm attacking, and if I have perplexes, I'm trying my best to lower his attack values. Like if I could make 3 perplexes to make his attack a 9, he's he's not nowhere near as potent.
I think if you're playing him at 100, you'd perplex his damage down to a 2.
Yes, just like you're using the perplexes more to get rid of his offensive capabilities because he has colossal stamina. You're not stopping him from keep actioning. So you got to make sure his actions are just awful.
Yeah, he's good.
He's very good.
Oh wait, don't forget though. Most of the time, if he's within 4 of you, you can't use perplex.
Oh my God, is that so true? That's so true, isn't it? Oh my God, I forgot about that. Can't use stop, leadership, or perplex. Oh my God. So
Yeah,
he
5 out of
charges
5.
up. So he charges up, making within 4 of the person who used perplex. That automatically stops that perplex, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm precision striking the hell out of it, and I'm making sure every precision strike attack hits.
Yeah, you're in cap precision strike, right?
Not even in cap. He's just getting colossal stamina.
Oh my god. Well, I mean that's fine. At least he's taking the damage then.
I suppose, yeah, yeah. Just make sure that he has all. Make sure he doesn't beat you within 8 turns or something like that.
Don't forget though, in cap cannot do damage to him. When you put the 3rd token on him, it does penetrating damage, which he reduces.
Oh my God.
Pulse wave also works against.
Yes. Are we gonna go with the old standby? Make sure you pull Pulse Wave.
Well, I mean, until you get to his last click where he has stop impervious if it succeeds on a 4 to 6. That pulse wave doesn't matter.
This Juggernaut's insane.
Okay, I get Richter.
Yes.
What a weird super rare, honestly. Richter is like a 50-point close attacker dial with 2 clicks of charge, 3 clicks of sidestep. He has a special attack power, Quake. When he uses it, he may also target opposing characters within range that are adjacent to the squares of his squares of blocking terrain. No, squares of blocking terrain.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty good. So then he's going to Quake and hit everyone adjacent to blocking terrain. Of course, he also has Barrier, and Barrier is free, but only to generate 1 blocking terrain marker. Sweet. He can shoot through outdoor blocking terrain and hindering terrain, which is honestly great.
Shoot or move?
Oh, move. Okay, that sucks. Never mind. Richter's just so mediocre.
He's using his barrier defensively or offensively. That's all you need to know.
Only for 1 blocking terrain marker.
Well, when you're at the top of the game, you're using it defensively. When he's got his sidestep later on, you could use it offensively too. It is just weird super rare. This is someone you could have plopped into the rare slot.
Possibly the common slot. 40 points makes him worth playing. Free barrier is nice. Quaking someone without them expecting it's nice, but it's nothing special.
No, 3 out of 5.
Okay, Mother.
Oh, I get another great one. Oh, this might be my favorite title character I've ever seen. So, Mother, I'm pretty sure this is Moria. Only 4 clicks. Starts with sidestep, TK, willpower, and a perplex. So the title character, I think she starts with 0 plot points.
She does, yes.
Yeah,
Also,
okay.
I think it's Moira. I'm pretty sure Moria is
Oh yeah, Moira. Thank you. That's right. So this title character, let's go through the title character stuff. First of all, when Mother is KO'd, opposing player chooses a character, friendly or opposing. That opponent places the chosen character in its starting area, then either deals them one unavoidable or heals them one click. That's awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Just it seems like not the most game-changing penalty when your title character dies.
The
So I'm
only
okay
thing,
with it. What's that?
the only thing is, it allows your opponent to like overextend to kill Moira and then get placed back in their starting area.
Oh, is that how it could work too? Yeah, that's one way to do it. So the plot points +1 free until your next turn. Mother may use her displayed damage power twice. Top dial perplex, middle dial prob, last click outwit. So that's great either way. Plot points -3 free. Choose a standard character with the X-Men keyword within 6 squares in line of fire and modify its combat values +1 until your next turn. And adds, this is probably where I love this, adds the KO effect of this game friendly standard characters with the X-Men keyword could use perplex. Oh, also, after you use this plot point one, you get 2. So -3 to get +2. So it's almost a -1. And our final one, -5, free. Until your next turn, you may reroll each attack roll once in addition to other rerolls. And then adds a KO effect. This game, friendly Stanley characters with the X-Men keyword can use prob control. This is a title character you want to just keep pushing and doing stuff and putting plot points on, because once she dies, your X-Men get better for the rest of the game.
Yep.
If there's a constructed X-Men team out there, this person's on it.
I just think, like, forget the title abilities. 35 points for sidestep TK perplex that pushes into sidestep TK prob that then turns into another prob and then turns into outwit.
Yeah.
I'm
That being said, this character is one you just don't get too close to anything. Just hang back, use your plot points, build them up,
I mean,
and then when she probably either kills herself, you're benefiting. You're benefiting from your character dying. That's so cool.
I'm not even sure you care if she gets too close. Like, if you have a 35-point figure that brought all that stuff with you, you just play it. I think the thing is, the plot points are kind of, they're like a nice bonus, but they're totally unnecessary in the discussion of her because she's just a great dial.
Yeah, she's a great dial. I want that. My whole team has perplexed though.
Well, yeah,
I
of
want
course
that
you want
so bad.
that. That's great. Like, what you're gonna do is turn 1 perplex, put her up 1. Turn 2, put her up 1. Turn 3, put her up 1. Turn 4, kill her.
Yep, exactly.
I just think that, like, no matter how you play her, there's no wrong way. She's a perplex sidestep TK. That's
she's
good.
the dream support character, no matter what role you need.
Yeah. And if you want to keep her going, you just regen off that last click.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, she's the 5.
Well, I was gonna say she's not winning you the game, but there's zero reason you don't play this person.
I,
5 out of 5.
I think she is winning you the game with a perplex and a TK off the bat.
Hey,
And it
I'll
turns you
agree
into
to
a
that. She's
prop.
just a 5 out of 5. Full
Like
tilt, man.
like like that one turn where it matters, she's a double perplex that turns into a probability control on your opponent's turn.
Would the plot point effects still last? So technically, it's 2 probs.
I think one of them would go away.
Choose a standard character with the X.
I think both of them would go away, yeah, because you won't have perplex anymore.
But what I mean, oh, the perplexes would be gone, but then don't you get 2 probs?
Well, yeah,
That's sick. So you get 2 perplexes, and then you take your damage at the end of your turn or whatever it is, but then you get the prob, which again, you still use the +1 plot point, and it just says her displayed damage powers twice.
yeah, she's just stupid. I love her.
Yeah.
5.
Oh, you get to talk about the best super rare yet.
Okay, Dennis is being facetious. Dennis and I have a disagreement with the review on the HC realms. We don't agree with their review of Mother. We don't agree with the review of North.
No.
North is fine. North is either 75 points for 4 clicks, which sucks, or 150 points for 7 clicks, which sucks. The thing that makes North okay is a combined trait and special damage or defense power. He has impervious and super senses and shape change. That's fantastic. No one's going to complain about that. He also has traded energy shield, which he can remove if he's targeted by a non-adjacent character to gain a +1 to his impervious and super senses roll, which is also insane. But you can outwit that defense power, and then he has nothing.
Yeah, you outwit that thing. His trait doesn't matter. It's an energy shield. So I'm outwitting to charge you. If you're playing 75 points, I'm sending anybody with charge and a light object, and I probably have enough damage now to kill you.
Yeah, you only have his shape change to protect yourself. Even at 150, if someone hits you for 3, you're happy because you're ending it back on that click. But if you're taking 2 or 4, you're really upset.
Yeah. Let's preface this by saying the people who make, I don't know their names, that make those reviews, the primers and all that, thank you. I love reading them. It's entertaining. I love ingesting any HeroClix content. So thank you very much. But we have to stray. We cannot agree with your valuation of North.
North does not have willpower, and he cannot push because if he pushes, he loses impervious and super senses.
And shape change.
Oh yeah, well he just becomes nothing.
Exactly.
His running shot is awesome. Running shot, and after resolutions, he can use a TK or mind control with 2 targets. Excellent, but he can't do it twice in a row, or else he will lose the only thing keeping him safe.
Yeah, I don't like North at all. And I doubt you're landing on that last click. Anyone who sees that is going to just, well, I'm making sure to hit you for one more so you don't land there.
North is the you play North because you really hope your opponent doesn't have outwit, because if they do, he's useless.
Yeah.
Maybe
That being said, are you playing North at 150 or 75?
I'm only ever going to play him at 150.
Yeah, 150. That's
at least
again,
then he won't be killed.
Yeah, well, you play him at 150. I just have to hit you for like 1 or 2.
Yeah, but then at least I still have a pretty good running shot, outwit, penetrating psychic blast, mind control.
Again, I'm charging at you. I'm basing you. Have fun with your running shot.
Oh, well, I can't do anything about that. There's no waste.
So
that's why he's not that. I think he's a 3 because he's just solid, but he's not great.
No, 2 for me.
All right, fine, whatever. He's a 2. I don't care about North. I just want to mention that his mutant Chimera trait allows him to heal other characters, of course, with the X-Men and give them an attack value of 12. Don't do this. The X-Men team ability can hurt you. It will push North off of his good stuff. And if you're on your bad stuff, just attack. There's no way healing someone 1 click and giving them a 12 attack is going to be as good as penetrating psychic blast, followed by a mind control.
He's bad. He's so bad.
He's not so bad. He's just average. He needs willpower. If he had willpower, he would be great.
You could have got away with a willpower. When you're 150, you can get away with a willpower on your dial without your points going up.
Willpower, we'd be talking if he's a 3 or a 4. Without willpower, we're talking a lot worse about him.
2, I'm not budging.
Fine. I don't care enough to fight you on this.
So I get to talk about Omega. I haven't really reviewed Omega too much, actually. I don't know why. Probably because no X-Men keyword. I don't know. I'm just the X-Men suck. That's all I am. 200 points, 8 range, 2 dial or 2 targets. Opening dial is 12 running shot, 12 pulse wave. Oh, that's how you fight North. 18 invincible and 4 damage. Special damage, which is outwit shape change. That's 2 traits. Oh yeah, outwit shape change. That's great.
Really good against
first trait, when Omega takes damage, give her an adaptation token for each damage token. Oh god, is this gonna be another Nihilus? Free, remove any number of adaptation tokens until your next turn. Modify Omega's combat values +1 for each token removed. That's pretty sick. And second trait, first time Omega would be KO'd, instead turn her to click 10, which is her last click. Remove all adaptation tokens and heal her 1 click for each token removed. Protected pulse wave. Okay. Huh. So just a straight 200 dial without with shape change, and you're using her traits are just the adaptation tokens. How do I feel about this? Running shot, cosmic energy, so she's not you can't outwit her.
Should I tell you how you feel about her?
You're gonna tell me how I feel about her? I'm looking at her dial and I see strategically placed invincibles.
Do you see her 20 clicks of life for 200 points?
Oh, that's right, because every time she takes a click, isn't it?
Yep.
Each damage token. So if I hit you for 3, you're getting 3. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's 200 points for 20 clicks of life. Because I doubt, and then oh man, then you heal all the way back up, and this next time you're adding up those tokens, you're using them offensively.
Yep.
That's sick. That's really good. Just got to be a little patient on those adaptation tokens.
And I think technically you get one more token from taking damage than you do that you'd need to heal. So you do get one turn where you can boost all of your values by one.
So you're saying for every time you take a click, technically when you die, that's a click. So you would get 11 tokens. You'd heal all the way back up, and you'd have one left.
I think it's 10 tokens until you die, right?
Okay.
And then, but it's only, you get put back on click 10 and you
Oh, so
heal
she'll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 clicks.
Oh, there you go. So then you would have one.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't stack because it removes all of them when she dies, but it just means that first life, you can just use one turn to get +1 values,
True. That's really cool, man.
which is good.
4 out of 5.
I'd give her a 5. I just think that in no sealed game is someone going to get through 20 clicks of life.
Oh, that's so true, and that's 200 points they're not getting. It's funny that they made her unique when you can't even run 2 of her in the first place.
Well, you could in bigger games.
Well, yeah, casual. I just meant for competitive stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's an instant play right there. That's for sure. Especially when you're just gonna have to chew through 20 clicks.
it's good.
Very
Let,
good. Good.
let me tell you about Waldo.
Where?
What?
I
Oh,
know Waldo. Your eyes. Don't give
yeah.
yourself a concussion rolling your eyes back.
Okay. So Waldo is the second like major taxi of this set. He can move 12 with phasing. He has perplex. He has invulnerability and friendly characters with the Starjammer keyword within 4 squares, modified defense by +1. It doesn't say other friendly characters, so he actually has a 19 defense.
Damn, hey, he does.
Not bad. He can carry 4 characters, and when he carries, he may carry friendly characters with the Starjammers keyword that are 4 squares away from him, or up to 4. Not bad.
No, but the
Then,
passenger 4 doesn't need to be the keywords, does it?
yeah, exactly. So he's carrying 4 regardless. Then when he takes damage, he loses phasing, but he picks up probability control. Not
Oh,
bad. And then he generates a bystander which has 7 movement that flies, is tiny, is what's it called when they don't
autonomous.
take up action? Autonomous.
Autonomous.
Um, and his super senses and support. 12 attack support for on a autonomous bystander.
That sidesteps and flies.
Yeah, great. It can be
Yeah, it
carried
really.
around.
That's a great piece. 19 defense.
So
I'd play this
this
in a heartbeat.
this guy's like every non-theme team's taxi from now on, right?
Totally. Oh my God, this is the next what's his name?
Overdrive.
Thank
5
you.
points more. Moves less though. Love overdrive.
But
But
it's a phasing. It's a phasing carry. That was the
it's
downside to
good.
overdrive.
Yeah, I love Waldo. I think he's a 5, honestly. Carries your whole team, perplex, and supports you.
Just hang back, buddy. Just with a 19 defense. Have fun trying to hit that. 20 if
Yeah,
you just want to protect yourself with your perplex.
great.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess that's it, man.
those are all the super rares. You want to give a quick talk about the chases?
Let's do a pass fail. Do you want to just go pass fail? Don't even have to describe them.
We'll talk a little bit about them, but just Old Man Phoenix, fantastic in sealed.
Yeah, have fun.
He's not going to
Up,
die.
no.
Um,
Or are we just gonna call him Apocalypse?
yeah, whatever. I don't know what his name is.
I think it's like the Cohen way of pronouncing apocalypse. And of course, in comic book world, you don't actually know how it sounds.
Yeah, I think it sounds like
Just like a fridge opening.
yeah. He's
Um,
Corn Revival. Four
yeah,
another 4 clicks. I just hate that. I know he has a stop click and he heals himself, but like, come on.
I don't mind that because like the first time it's revealed, he heals up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does get like a good like 7 clicks out of it. So
Well,
potentially,
like yeah, exactly. With two stop clicks, I don't mind him. If I got this guy, I'd be playing him at 70.
I would too. He's fine.
Yeah.
I would say he's worse than Old Man Phoenix. So
Okay, I'll take your word for that. I'll
I
take
just
your
think
word
if
for
I'm
that.
gonna play someone, I want to play this guy who's not gonna die.
Well, fair, obviously. Dark Britain. Dark Britain.
Love Dark Britain. He looks so cool, and his dial is, I think, the worst of the three so far.
His dial's the worst.
Of the three that we've looked at.
Oh, it's funny because of all the pieces, all the chases on here, this is probably the one I want.
Me too, absolutely. But I just don't think
Yeah.
in sealed. I'd rather play one of the other two.
True, true. I want this one for the Excalibur keyword, and I love the when Dark Britain dies, passes on, flight, toughness, willpower, and super
Yeah,
strength. Yeah.
especially when he's a 30-point figure. That's awesome.
Oh, exactly. Just so like what is it? And it's blades, isn't it? It's a charge blades exploit for 30 points.
Charge flurry blades or
Oh,
charge exploit blades.
for 30 points. That's so fun.
Okay, Krakoa. Krakoa is not great.
No?
No, I don't think he's great in sealed at all.
Oh, and sealed. Yeah. No, there'd be Krakoa screams constructed. You
I don't
build a
even think
team.
I
What's
don't
that?
even think he's good and constructed. But
I
we'll
think
talk.
he could have some potential. But anywho, this is the one. I don't know. I think this is the one you'd least likely play of the chases.
I think you play him for the 8 range shooting through hindering and blocking with incapacitate.
Triple target.
Yeah, and smoke clouding through there. And when a when an opposing character uses outwit, perplex, probability control, Krakoa gets to use it if they're within his 8 range. Like, he's fine.
Oh, he has that smoke cloud for free while he's stealth. That's always great.
Yeah, like he's good, but I don't. He's so far the worst of the ones for sealed for sure.
Well, let me get to the next one. Rasputin. How do you think about Rasputin?
What do you think of Rasputin?
Well, he's a Charger Blader for 125 points, but he goes through anyone really, hindering blocking characters.
I thought they were female.
Rasputin? Oh,
Yeah,
she is. She's the mix of Magic and Colossus, isn't she?
yeah,
Oh, I
and,
loved her in the comics. Oh, she is great.
and the sculpt is awesome. And she's hard to kill. Like, she has traded super senses and energy shield, and then she can block off one of the squares, kind of like the old.
Captain America.
Yeah, which is it's good.
She's an up close beater for 125, and an outwit can demolish her.
You can't outwit her defense power and her super senses and her ability to block a square.
Fair. I guess the thing I want to highlight is I think it's so underrated when close combat characters get energy shield deflection
Yeah.
because it's a nice way to like, oh no, I'm just targeting on this one guy. You can't help your friend by shooting at me.
Finally, we get Binary, who's while we both agree the character we don't want to pull in our bricks, she's crazy and sealed.
Ah, that's the only time I'm gonna enjoy her though.
She's hypersonic 8 range. Whenever she KOs a character once per turn, she uses Pulse Wave from their square. Like, it's a mean figure to pull in this set.
I know it's just I don't care much for the character, and then out of all the other chases I could have and everything,
Oh, imagine you're playing for like, I don't know, some great sealed prize. You pull her, you're gonna be pretty happy.
oh yeah, you're gonna be happy because then you get the great prizes from winning the tournament.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're not talking about. our favorite figures here. We're talking about sealed.
She's probably the most like straightforward of them all. Just, go out there, kill things, pulse away from that person's square. There you go.
Yeah. So I would say the strongest are probably Apocalypse and Old Man Phoenix and her.
Yes. But if I pull a Dark Britain, I think I'll be the happiest if I pull the Dark Britain.
I don't disagree. I also would like to pull a Dark Britain.
Okay, my
Anyway,
friends. Thank you for coming in to hear about the rares and super rares. I hope you all get a chance or an avenue or a way to play sealed with your friends. If you don't, hold on to these. Just put them back in the boosters and just bring them when you do meet your friends so you can play some sealed.
yeah, we're gonna be playing online because we've got a lockdown where we are.
Yes, we do. Again.
Yeah, so we'll find a way around it because there's no way to stop us from playing sealed.
Yeah, exactly. Till next time, my listeners, thank you for coming and joining us. Again, I am Dennis.
I'm Stuart,
And this has been Our Clicks Are
Clix
Sealed.
or Sealed.